everyone. This is an example of direct, inverse, and joint variation. And we have to write an equation for the statement, then solve the equation. So it's basically just using the right formulas and solving. So the first one is inverse variation. And this is our sum formula here. But basically it means that if something, in this case, if y varies inversely, the way you want to write it is x sub 1, I'm saying sub for subscript, and then equals y sub 1. So basically when you're writing your x, you have your x equals y equals k, and you have the y, you divide both sides by y, so you get y here. So that's why it's flip-flop. And then what you're going to do is put y sub 2 here and x sub 2 here. So you're inversing it. You could start with x1, y2. You could actually flip this. You could also write y sub 2, x sub 1 equals y sub 1, x sub 2. You could flip that. But either way, you could use this formula. Then you just use your statement to fill it out. So basically, we have 15 for x, and that's going to go with what we're looking for, our y. And our y sub 2 is 12 equals 10. And then you just cross multiply and solve. So I'm going to cross up this way. So I'm going to have 15y. You can leave off the subscripts at this point. And then you have 12 times 10 is 120. Divide both sides by 15. And you're going to get this equals 8. So that's your answer. So that means when we found our y, when y varies inversely. Okay, next one is these two are a little easier to set up. So these are almost the same. It's just that this second one has it has an extra variable. So for this one, you're just going to write y sub 1 equals y sub 2, and then you're not switching the index numbers. So this would be x sub 1 equals x sub 2. So, because you just have it straight, there's no inverse thing going on. For example, this one would be x equals k over y, the one we did first. All right, so now let's fill everything in. So that's going to be y divided by 8 equals, and we're looking at this, 9 divided by 6. So basically this translates to, if you just cross this up, y equals 72 divided by 6, which equals 12. And that's the answer you're looking for direct variation. And the last one, the way we're going to write it is we're going to find y, so you put y1 and then y2, and then just match it up because we have both an x and a z. So x1, c1, and x sub 2, z sub 2 for subscript. And then fill everything in when you read this. So you're going to get y, which is what we're looking for, divided by 18 equals 5 times 3 divided by 3 times 2. And solving for this, you get y equals 18 times 15 divided by, I'm just crossing up here, 6. 6 goes into 18 3 times. 3 times 15 is 45. So that would be your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.